Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel that loves a challenge. I'm your host Azanavox. Hopefully you guys are having a decent day. I am doing still sick as usual. But we'll get ahead and get right on into it here shortly. Yeah, announcements. I may go ahead and have 2 streams tomorrow. Maybe one early-ish in the morning and then one more towards the afternoons. I might have to cut a break in between, but we'll see. I might end up having to go all the way, or I don't know. We'll figure something out. But yeah, nothing else too big. Looks like I will still be going into the office even if the government shuts down. So unfortunately, I will not be able to go ahead and give you guys the 24 hours, of power and all of that. But we'll get started here shortly. Let me go ahead and finish off my checklist here. Please stand by. Alright guys, I'm not done with my checklist and everything, but we'll go ahead and get on into it here shortly. Hey, Sebastian, welcome back. You were a bit worried about me? I'm just sick. That's all. I hate getting sick. But yeah, nothing too bad to worry about. Just me being sick is all. So, I don't have the lung capacity when I get sick, so I usually can't talk as much as I normally do. So, I just try and keep up where I can and all of that. But, yep, all good. Okay, chats, and good to go. Just move this over here. Yep, but I'm doing okay. Just, waiting to see where this whole government shutdown goes, if it's gonna happen or not. So, alright.
Dad, can I have a pet?
Where the heck were we? Eridani 5 is completely surveyed. You got a 9.5 out of 10 on geography. Nice. Congratulations. What's your most favorite and least favorite subject? Okay, Eridani 5, Eridani 2. Oh, this is gonna suck. It's probably gonna have a lot. At least one of the traits is out of the way. Industrial outpost and fracking station. Alright, let's double down. Eridani 2. Oh, I can actually move over, so... 2, and my last sitting was 166. Alright, off we go. And today you had a math test? Nice. Hold on. Give me half a second. There's this little thing in the bottom of my window that keeps saying, like, hey, go update your computer. And I'm like, I don't want to fucking update my computer. So, auto-saving. That's wonderful. Mineral oh, there's the Claymore again. I guess that'll be here forever. Your favorite is art? Your least favorite is English, but not the language, but for the teacher? So like creative, like English as the language, or like English as in like a creative writing? So in America, we have our English classes are more of English as a spoken and written language, not like a language thing, but it's called English, and it's more like literature and such like that. So we call it English. It's more like a literature class, which I think is a hell of a lot more accurate.
Every world with living things.
Yeah, and I get that. Sometimes you get teachers and it's just, oh, fuck, this planet is full of animals and plants. God damn it. This is not what I was looking forward to. Alright, what fresh hell awaits us? An Augustus Creeper. Also, once again, I apologize, guys. I am still sick right now, so you're gonna hear me sniffling, and occasionally you may hear me, you know, cough up half a liver and a lung. But I'll try my best to make sure you guys don't have to listen to me turning into an old man on the mic. Oh, let's see. Another Vuvalisk. Vuvuzela. Alright. Hey, perfect. They're only wary. They're not like, oh, well, shit, never mind. I thought they were only wary, but it turns out they are, they violent. Guys, I mean, I don't think you guys have any type of poison, so we'll just fry you up. English, your teacher doesn't want to teach. I'll look at your message in just a second here. Structural bone. Doesn't want to teach, but in Italy they're not paid as in America, so she plays Candy Crush while teaching. Not much better here in America. I don't, like, here in America, like, I understand, like, a lot of the teachers not really given the kind of dams that other teachers and stuff would. Just because here in America they don't get paid very well, but... Yeah, I mean, if you're not a big fan of English as a thing, then I can understand not wanting to really teach it, but hard taking up English as a language if you're not really that interested in it. It could just be for the paycheck, but who knows? I don't really fault people for doing a thing just for the paycheck. Do what you gotta do, make your bag, as they say. Now, I'll tell you what I do fault. Those parents who decide they're gonna go ahead and get all kinds of crazy with their kids' names. Like, listen, I get that you wanted to name your kid Ashlyn, but why'd you have to spell it like that and get mad that everybody's pronounced it Ash Shovel? Okay? If your kid's name is Ashavel, don't be pronounced if they don't don't expect them to go ahead and not say your kid's name is Ash Shovel. Like, shit like that bugs me so much. Man, my delivery was terrible on that. I'm over here like tick, 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 tick. Excuse me. And the teachers heard she got an interview in the news. How? It's interesting. Not that surprising. At the end of the day, your teachers are people just like anybody else, so... Hey, let me get that water. Hunting... Oh, bighorns. Gotcha. Gustus creeps. Oh! Space roach. That's looking pretty cool. Shit, oh shit. That bighorn has like 0 defense.
Are you prepared to die?
Pork tissue.
Look wherever you store that. The smell will not be an issue.
Cliff laurels. Red lattice bulbs. Bitter glows. You have a cold or something? Yep, that's what I've been saying. But I'm sick. Yeah, I've been sick this whole time. That's what I kept mentioning to everybody. Yeah, that's why I sound like 2 platypus fighting over a loaf of bread right now. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. He's coming right at me. I was about to nuke him. Yep, I don't know what exactly it is, but it's definitely something in my lungs. Because I've been hacking up all kinds of gross, nasty, icky fluid, so... Yo, let me get that bighorn. Yo, you guys better leave me alone. Not playing with you. Have you tried bringing it on? Don't blame me if you don't. I haven't. I haven't tried anything else. As I have been sick, I haven't tried any of that. Yeah, the last thing I've really been thinking about is going out and doing the stream or playing the games and stuff like that. Alright, guys. I'll actually pull out a good weapon. Let me frickin' Kraken, Elemental, the Shoddy. I feel like I'm gonna blow myself up if I use that. We'll just go with the Shoddy. Now I can get these things out of the way, because they're gonna murder me if I don't. Stalks? Yeah, I'll take that. Okay, we'll go back to my pain blade here. Yeah, I don't really... There's a lot of games that I haven't like play it at all or even have a remote interest in playing. I also, with a passion, I hate puzzle games so much. Puzzles and I do not get along. Like, I don't know what it is. You hit me up with a maze, no problem. I'll do a maze in a heartbeat. You tell me I have to go ahead and put the square peg in the circle hole. I have no idea what to do with that. I am so bad with puzzles. You tired because these days you're so tired? No, me? Tired? No, I'm not tired. I mean, I wake up at 4 in the morning every day. So I'm kind of used to getting, what, between 4 and 6 hours of sleep. That's fairly normal for me. So, nah. You tell me I could take a nap, I'm gonna take a nap, but that's mainly just a habit from the military. They teach you how to go ahead and take a nap wherever. Tell you got some downtime and you can get some sleep. Bet your ass you take that downtime. Alright, so all the plants in this area are complete. I think I need to get the bighorns, which shouldn't be too bad. Did I already grab that? Yeah, I think that's the one bighorn I got here, and then I have the little roach things to get too. Listen, bighorn, you better not afraid of anything right now. Why are you shooting at the bighorn? Leave it be. It was just sleeping, lady. Jesus. She's got an aversion to nature. If it exists, it's evil to her.
I rarely have the patience for that thing.
Oh, hey, perfect. Scan, and then we'll get this one. Then there's another one over here. And there's one over there. Perfect. That takes care of my roach filters. Now I just need to get the bighorns done. We're almost done. I think 3 more bighorn ought to do it. That's 1, 2, and there's one more over here. 3. Done. Oh. Hold on, there's 4 animals that I need to do? Huh. Guess I haven't encountered the last animal yet. Wondering if maybe it's some floaty skybird bullshit. I really should work on my character's oxygen. I'm getting tired of constantly running out of oxygen. Storage box, that means there's people over there and it's owned. Industrial outpost. Oh, so this is actually owned by people. Cool. Yeah, cool stuff.
Glad someone came along. We could really use your help.
Really?
A band of Crimson Fleet.
Hey, I'll take it. I love dealing with
Thank you.
assassination missions, murder missions. I'm A-okay with that. Transport workers? No thanks. That has a time limit, and I don't have time for a time limit. What are you confused about? We are going to do this, what is this? Deal with the pirates here. Oh, this looks like a big base. This is gonna be nice. Might actually get some good stuff out of it. I don't see any birds yet, but I'm sure it's probably either floaters or something, because it says I don't have all the animals in this region yet. So it's probably something in the sky, I assume. Oh, is that what they actually look like? They just look little snail things. Stimulants. Yeah, I'll take those.
Is that for selling later, or?
Yeah, it's for injecting into my dick later. I'm gonna take that stimulant. I'm gonna put it right in my balls. I can see the chat again. What do you mean? I'm talking to you. I heard what you said. You asked if I was tired. I said I wasn't. I don't know. It's probably just because I'm not, like, very loud right now that you can't hear me.
Military installation? There may be arms and ammunition left behind.
Oh, no, you don't have to apologize. Man, I'm the one who's having trouble speaking. Alright, give me a second here. I gotta deal with these things before they blow the shit out of me. Oh, perfect. Look at this. Alright, so an array... Credits, a mag storm, armor piercing mag storm. That's pretty nice. Shells, barrow knife. 2 pounds something. That's about 300 for sale. And Delgados. Thank you, by the way.
I mean, it's the one I got myself earlier. I just didn't know if you would want some. Nah, it's not worth picking up. Oh, you're coming down. Oh, was that the captain? I guess that was the captain. This is ridiculous that I'm just on fire, completely covered in electricity and gasoline, and I'm just like, I don't give a shit. Just murder my way through everybody. What are you? Snake oil, Tesla, calibrated. That's cool. Rounds will sometimes emit electricity. Randomly poison does more damage to less armor. I mean, not gonna use it, but sure.
Someone or something will clean up.
This is so dumb. The way this thing is just like, I know that I keep saying it's a good build and it's so underrated, but I really cannot keep overstating how stupid this build is. Lacerating cutlass, nah. Modified, nope. Sparkling wine, nah. What's the question mark for? You haven't said anything.
Also, hello and everybody, welcome to my sick live stream. I'll do a kickflip now. Hope you guys liked it. Alright, I suppose I'd have to cut my way out of this. It's probably some... Oh, just a regular computer? Yeah, I can do that. That won't work. This will, however. Let's see. That doesn't fit. This doesn't fit. You don't fit. You do not fit either. What the... Oh, okay, cool. But it doesn't work because I don't have the two pieces there. So let's try this. Perfect. I'm sending you a thing and you can't see it because there's a question before the question mark. Yeah, I'm only seeing a question mark. That's never done that before, so I couldn't tell you. Aluminum. Oh, credits. I just got rid of the Washizaki. Bolstering. I don't want to pick up the aluminum right now.
Take a moment. See if there's anything here we should take.
There's only a little bit here I could take. Oh, what is that? Hypercatalyst? I've got too many. That whole planet was filled with hypercatalysts. Wow. Much wow. Alright, let's go ahead and... I guess check the lower half, and then we'll make our way through the rest of the base here. Oh, glitch. Yeah, I don't know. I've never seen it before, so I guess. To me, it just looks like you're typing a question mark and asking me to answer the question that I don't see. Zero wire, I'll need those. We got anything else here? Nope. Nah, okay. Nothing in here. I think there's one more building to check. And if there's nothing in here, then we're good. Because there's usually nothing in the tower. Oh, this buttered toast. Nope, nothing in there. Asking for the TikTok followers so we can chat. I mean, I really, as much as I hate to say it, I don't normally have time to, like, stop and talk with a lot of people. Like, I try my best to like, talk with everybody when they come on stream, but as I keep saying to you guys, like, I don't have very much time to myself. I get maybe an hour or two to myself usually a day because I get home from work and I'm tired as heck, and then I go immediately to streaming to make sure that you guys get a good stream, and then I spend like an hour to myself. So I don't even think that I have any of my stuff blocked off. I mean, most people can just message me if they feel like it, but response times may vary. Oh. Okay. Luff just informed me about the whole thing. I guess I didn't realize that I had done that. You don't have someone that can edit your videos? Nope, for the 5th time, I do not have anybody who can edit my videos. Nope, nobody out there is going to be able to go ahead and do that. Unfortunately, I do not have just editor friends just lying around that I can pull out of my pocket Um, Nor do I have time to do a lot of the edits myself. I wouldn't mind paying people to do it, but I would really need to go ahead and I would need to have people under negotiation and contract and stuff like that. I'm not just gonna hire somebody just for no reason. So if I was gonna find an editor, it would probably be a pretty long, drawn-out process. We'd have to talk and negotiate. I'd need to see a portfolio, understand what their skills and what they're capable of, and things like that. So, since I plan on incorporating and turning my stuff into a business, I'm gonna have to be very serious about who I end up hiring as an editor. I did have somebody who I thought would go ahead and be an editor, but when it came around time to go ahead and start editing, they kind of backed out, so I couldn't do much about it. If you could, you would. You're not gonna lie. Unfortunately, I would not hire you. It's nothing against you, but like, I am not gonna go ahead and hire anybody that I cannot put under contract, or that I can't get to sign a piece of paper saying, hey, I am paying you for X service, and there's a timetable, or at least communicate and stuff like that. I would need to actually hire somebody and put them under a contract. I don't care about a non-compete. Like, I don't care if they're editing other people's stuff. That doesn't matter to me. But just being able to say, hey, you're not going to go ahead and just run off of my money kind of thing.
Don't go getting yourself killed or anything.
That's all. Nothing against you personally.
How'd everything go?
It went great.
Not going to lie. Here you go.
Yeah. So, a lot of these, because it's against the law. I mean, it's not against the law to hire somebody. The issue... Yeah, the issue is... Okay, let me hit you with a little bit of contract law. So, contract law in the United States that states that anybody who is under the age of 18 cannot be held to the binding contract and stipulations that are placed forth, because as they are under the age of 18, they are unable to go ahead and consent as an adult. In order for somebody to go ahead and sign up with a contract, I would need the consent of the parent or guardian to sign on, as well as the person who is considered a minor. So, and I don't want to go through that issue. If somebody is good enough, yeah, you damn well bet your ass. If they're good enough and I think they can do it, I will have no problem negotiating with their parents, having their parent or guardian sign off, and have them do the editing. But it's kind of just a pain in the ass that I really don't want to go through, if I can help it. So, it's just unnecessary for me to do something like that. You're not always wrong. I mean, it has nothing to do with you being wrong. I wouldn't feel bad about it. I mean, if you don't know, you don't know. Mistakes are meant to be learning lessons, and not knowing something doesn't make you wrong. It just means you don't know. Never feel like something you don't know makes you less of a person. Always view it as a learning opportunity. That's how you grow. There's the fuckers. They are birds. I knew it. Get down here, you fucking flippity flap sandwich ass. Fucking seagull stealing bird things. You know what's funny? Okay, so very sad news for anybody who plays Ark. The official servers on Ark shut down today. So, rest in pepperonis and all of that. But it's a very sad day because so much of that game, it took literally a year out of my life, and it was probably one of the most fun video game experiences I've had in, ages. And it's very sad to think that all of those dinosaurs that people spent all of their time breeding, all those dodos left by themselves, the dimorphs crying in the night, parasaurs honking away, and rexes having nowhere to call a home. It's very sad for all those dinosaurs that got left there. So, you always give me a smile. Do it because it's difficult. You don't want to do it because it's difficult, or you don't want to do it because you don't want to. I don't have time. I don't have time to do it. It has nothing to do with difficult. I just don't have time. Okay, let me run through my daily schedule. I wake up at 4 in the morning. I get ready for work. I go to work. I spin however long I need to go ahead and spin there to get my job done. I come back from work. I get on my stream. I stream. Then I get like an hour or two to myself a day, and then I go to bed. That's my daily schedule. And that's like every day unless it's a weekend. So like, I just don't have time to do the things I would like to do. It has nothing to do with difficulty or anything else. Did you know Sony got hacked and PlayStation got hacked? Yeah, I'm aware that it's not the first time they've been hacked. This is, I think, the third time my account information has been leaked out. Excuse me. This is like the third time my account information has been leaked out by Sony. It's at this point, I'm just like, well, fucking whatever. It just kind of comes with the territory, which I think is very unfortunate that you can't get your shit in order. You're telling me the company that's gonna go ahead and own Crunchyroll and thus own Funimation and a whole bunch of companies can't even go ahead and keep their information private? Like, yeah, sure, I get it. There are hackers out there in the world, but this is the third time. Like, at this point, I am very surprised that people haven't launched a class action against Sony of America at this point. My schedule's tough. Yeah, I mean, it's how it is. You don't always get the option. It's not like YouTubing is difficult. It's not. Not at all. Breaking out and making it big is difficult. You gotta put in the time, you gotta put in the effort. Personally, if I had the time, you bet your ass I would put in 30 hours a day, get 4 to 6 hours of sleep, and then get on and slap another 30 hours of streaming out. And I would do that however long. I like to take the Zizron approach to streaming. So, Zizron is a Path of Exile streamer, probably what I think is one of the most dedicated streamers out there. When Zizron first started out, and he was trying to make it big, and I watched an interview with it, and I was just like, wow, that's exactly the way I want to approach it. Zizron said he put enough money aside so that way he could spend a year chasing the dream. And he spent 30 hours streaming, took a few hours to himself to get sleep, and then did another 30 hours, and he did that for an entire year. And Zizron became one of the top 10 streamers on Twitch. And you've probably never even heard of the guy if you're not in a Path of Exile streamerverse, but he was one of the top 10 streamers on Twitch at that time. I mean, that's pretty nanners, but sometimes that's what it takes to break it big. You get into a saturated market where everybody's trying to go ahead and break it out, you have to make yourself stand out. Mr. Beast made himself stand out by doing crazy tasks and very long streams, stuff like that. Zizron went ahead and made extremely long videos. You know, your titans of the tube, when you comes down to like Mark and PewDiePie and Septiceye and things like that, they started out early enough so that way they could become the titans. But for the rest of us, we've got to go ahead and work our asses off until then. So, and don't mind me, it's not like I'm complaining about it. Yeah, the work's, you gotta put in the time. But that's the same with any other business. If you were to start a business and you want the business to grow, you gotta put that time in. Excuse me. Words of wisdom, blah, blah, blah. You know, all that. I want to tell you that on Saturdays and Fridays, stay longer because you sleep at 11. Wait, alright. Yeah, Fridays and Saturdays I tend to put in a lot more time. Like I said, so I said at the beginning of the stream, a lot of people may not have been here then. Tomorrow might be a little weird. I may have to go ahead and do 2 separate streams, so I might have a stream in the morning and then maybe a stream in the afternoon. Or I may end up just streaming later and then just going through until Sunday or something like that. It kind of just depends, because I'm going to go ahead and meet up with my dad really quick, and he's going to drop a couple things off that we've been holding on to. And I got to give him presents, because I haven't seen him in a while, so... Oh, god damn it, it's just the treetop. Lone Hill, or whatever they call it. Huh. Oh, yeah, give me that lubricant rock. That's hilarious. There's lube inside this rock. Oh, it's a dung pile. Ew, I don't want dung pile lube. That's gross. Stick my hand in there, pull it out, and be like, I'm lubed up and ready to go. Oh, shit. Okay, let's see. What have we got over there? Another natural? I wish it would stop raining so maybe I could catch a bird or something. Jesus Christ. Okay, so, military structure, regular life signs. We'll go towards there. In the morning you can't watch because you're in Turin? Oh, okay. Pretty far away, I take it, then. Alright, we're getting close. I guess we can do this one. It's closer than the other one. I'm hoping that when I have to re-roll everything, I don't end up with a whole new universe that I need to explore, because I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I want to go ahead and re-roll my universe 7 times to try and get all of my fucking solar systems done. I'll do it. I'll do it if I have to. But, like, I'm not gonna be happy about it. 360 no scope. Oh man, if I can find one of them flappy fucks that's low enough, let's see if I can 360 no scope it with the shotgun. Yo, what are those? That's cool looking. Is that just natural plant life here? Gonna go because you get tired? Alright, yeah, we'll catch you later. Thanks for popping in. Alright, this and this. Hopefully it's not a hill with a bunch of life forms on it. Yeah, it took a little bit to adjust to, like, using these packs, but, like, I don't know, it didn't take, what, 2 weeks to be able to get the, proper timing down? Oh, that's a fungal forest or something. Yeah, fungal grotto. Oh, damn it. I already have the fungal grotto because of the... Aw, you piece of shit. It scanned the fungal grotto, and here I am looking forward to getting to it. Life signs. That's probably another fungal grotto. Alright. I guess off we go to the frontier. Let's head up somewhere else. Maybe I'll find some Flappy Birds somewhere else. Alright. We'll head towards colder regions. I can only think either the coastline is going to give me some stuff. Colder regions, frozen hills, or complete rocky deserts. Let's head up this way. I assume the cold regions are going to be where I find my missing planetary traits. Delicious water. You guys ever just take a drink of water and feel like you just sucked off the circle of life? Whoa, 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 where'd she go? Hello? Where the fuck did she go? Is she not here? Did this bitch disappear?
Captain, hello. I am satisfied.
Hold on, let me get on board the frontier. Where the hell'd she go? There you are.
I have been curious. I know that your role in Constellation
Jesus,
was thrust
scared
upon
me.
you in an unusual way. But that experience does not demand that you stay. You could have delivered the artifact and then left. Why do you stay?
Why do I stay? Let's see, it means something that's important. We find out what. They need my help. There isn't much. Let's talk about this some other time. There isn't much else going on this week. They need my help.
They are dedicated in their
It's
cause.
rare and admirable.
My past is complicated. And anyone in Constellation will tell
Well,
you
you're about
I
to
do
discuss
not
it like
speak
in
much
front
about
of one of the big members.
But my family
So
always stressed the importance of having a
you must have a reason. You've got to have a reason to get out of bed. I think goals are important. Hopefully you leave a little time for fun too.
This group of people, by rights, would
Excuse
never
me.
associate with one another.
Yeah,
That
common
is
cause,
impressive on its own.
magnitudes, have reason to get out of
Yes,
bed.
That is one.
Am I a
am
reason
often
to
surprised
get out
at
of bed?
How reluctant some are to agree with
Sam,
the
can you
idea.
please stop creeping
They
in?
sometimes
She's
seem
about to unveil
offended, I
something
would
very
suggest.
sensitive. And
When
you're
I
over there
first
like
came to
tickling her
New
butthole.
Atlantis, I was shocked at how many people go about their business every day like drones. They do their jobs, eat their food, sleep in their beds. Their experience
Yeah,
is
that's
so
life,
different from
lady.
much of the settled systems.
Man, most of us
They
don't get
do
the
not know how
opportunity to
good
do
they have it.
anything else. Go to work, come home, eat, sleep, repeat. It's like we're bots. No way to know what else I'm going through. You think people need...
There is no struggle to survive here. No great risk in daily life.
Yeah.
I'm sure you have seen for yourself the hostile environments.
Yep,
None of
that's
that
true.
touch-
None of it must have been very difficult.
Yes, they were. I did not grow up amidst such luxury.
Did you grow up amongst the
Purpose
trash?
cuts through adversity.
Hard work. You've been through a lot. I'm sorry life has been... Feeling sorry for yourself never helped anyone. You've obviously
I
been through a
have.
lot. For
My
what it's
family
worth.
is unique.
You grew up
within
outside the
the settled
bounds of the
system.
UC and
My
Freestar, okay?
parents And their parents before them.
Trust anyone,
I
okay?
imagine, I am sure.
On your own as Admiral, it's not a life I choose. I insist on
They believed,
independence.
and still do, that anyone who was not part of our family,
Did not ultimately
my
a
time
threat,
in the settled
I see.
systems has
Sounds like a terrible way to
difficult,
live.
yes, but not terrible. For now, though, it would seem you and I have found... I
Oh,
believe that is
no.
enough. I am pleased that we have come...
Oh no, I hope that didn't, like... Hey,
Hello.
do you have any interest in me?
Indeed I do. All yours.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's keep
Right.
going. Let's keep going, lady. I hope I didn't screw up my possible relationship.
Wonders of life this planet hosts.
How can I be of service, Captain?
You can... That would be really cool if I could send him out to go scan other shit so I didn't have to go do it. That would be super nice. Because I get tired of running back and forth. You know, looking at some rhinoceros buttholes. You know, trying to go ahead and scan some flying biscuit eater. Looking at this plant as it slithers its way up my ankle. Flowers are very light. Gland, analgesics, sap is light. Root's also pretty light. Yuck, yuck, that word has anal in it. Yuck, yuck. Don't mind me, I'm just a child. You better not be another fucking pit, or I'm gonna throw myself in it. Thank the Lord. Ah, yeah, the last one's gonna be in the frozen sphere, so... It is currently nighttime. I don't think any Flappy Boys are gonna be out right now, so... Let me just throw myself onto the light side here. Throw myself into the light side of the frozen scape here. Hopefully it will not be dark when I get there. Great. Come to me, flying biscuit eaters. I summon thee.
Did something catch your eye? Or are you just checking?
I was gonna make a pickup line, but never mind. Also, I'm over here in a warm, comfy spacesuit, and you're over here dressed in like a fucking tarp and being like, "Ah, it's a nice brisk 32 degrees outside. Seems comfortable." Seriously, no birds? Come on. Oh, there's nothing in the frozen scapes. Interesting. Then that means the coastline must have something. So there's not going to be any birds here that I can do. Oh, hold on. I think that might be the last one I need. Cool stuff. Oh, that's just a dung pile. Oh, adhesives, fucking finally. Jesus Christ. I haven't seen any adhesives. Hello, where's the ecological... Oh, they're right there. Infected Grove. Alright, we'll fast travel. Probably gonna have to go to a rocky coastline. I assume there's some watery creatures here, so... Tropical forest. Okay. Head out towards the tropical forest. Means that's probably where the last of my plants are, at least. I don't know about the Flappy Biscuits, but... Hey, there we go. Jellyfin filters. So I'm trying to get that scan on you. There we go. Ow. Spice. Okay, I'll take it, I guess. Use their blood to stain things. Cool. Golden glows. Autumn jungle blooms. Maybe they autumn bloom somewhere else. Haha. These things are probably, yeah, they're territorial. I thought they might be fearless, but nutrients, that's it. Oh, is that one of them jelly things? Yeah.
Say something if you see things worth investigating.
Man, that's what I'm doing. I'm investigating. Don't need to tell you about every twig and jelly donut I see. Alright. Oh. Poor jellyfins. If you guys hear me go quiet every once in a while, or like I'm muting my mic, it's because I don't want to go ahead and blow somebody's eardrum out with my coughing. Oh, that thing's cute. It's a slug with horns. don't even see this thing. What the heck? That must have been really hidden. I didn't even see it. I wonder if there's a way that I can change the scanner colors, because unscanned things being blue is great, but scanned things being like red or being green is really hard to see in fucking landscapes like this. Alright, jelly donuts are done. Now I'm just looking for horned slugs and these tropical palms and a couple of these other big guys. I hear you, slug. I may not know where you're at, but I hear you on the ground somewhere. Alright, now I've got only the animals to go. Only the animals. Autobots, roll out. Anyway. Listen, where the fuck are you, horned slug? You better get your fucking Harry Potter ass out here. Hello there, I guess. Oh, I guess I'll deal with the eclipse here. Wasn't exactly trying to fight some eclipse, but I guess so. I could board, but they'll take off if I do, I'm sure. Take the ammo, don't need the weapon. That's it? That's all there is in here? Okay. Are they seriously running? You better not be running inside here. Make me run my ass all the way around. Oh, we're good.
Perhaps not the wisest decision.
That disruptor doesn't matter. It's too heavy, so we'll just grab the knife. I guess since you guys have left it open, sure, I guess I'll find my way on board. They save so they don't fucking take me off into space. They're prone to do that shit. Jesus Christ. I haven't had this much of a struggle in a while. I almost died. That was some serious shit. Wow. I haven't struggled that much to take a ship in a long time. That was some pretty intense fighting. An advanced Orion. Don't see those too often. It weighs a lot, so I'll probably have to trade it over to what's-her-name, but advanced weapons are pretty rare. Hey, explosives, a negotiator. The rest is pretty trash, so nah, we'll just let it be.
Yes, you need me? Need to see what I'm carrying?
Let's see. Let me give you over some of these weapons. Could take that. You could take my mag storm, because that's heavy as fuck. I guess this razorback, I don't really need that. I mean, I don't really need a lot of it. I'm just fucking blown away that I've got a grenade launcher that weighs 1/4 pound and a pistol that literally weighs nothing. It's wonderful. If I can find more titanium weapons, I could probably start using... Man, if I can find an advanced titanium weapon, that's it. That'll probably be my go-to.
Goodbye.
You don't have to close your eyes, Jesus. I'm not trying to land a peck.
Never grow weary of seeing places like this.
Alright. We'll let it take off. It'll go up into space, and then when we get into space, we'll deal with it. Oh, it's not taking off? You're not gonna go anywhere, ship? Alright, I guess. Your choice. Let's head over that way. Maybe towards that other ship landing site. I just need to get the rest of whatever's out here anyway. We need pill bugs, whatever that big predator thing is, and then, well, horn slugs, then that predator thing. Man, I hate being sick. I feel like I'm getting slapped in the face by sea slugs. There's more of you around here, I know. I keep hearing you squish everywhere. And where there's one, there's many. I wonder what their mating ritual looks like. They lock horns, or they run at each other at full slug speed and just bang their heads against each other. Whole area covered in gold that I don't give a shit about. You think I'd be excited, but I'm not. Because it's currently pointless. It might serve a purpose when I start doing, like, spaceship stuff. But at the moment, it does nothing for me. Oh, Leaf Striders. Been wondering when I was going to encounter another. Unknown ship. Now that's interesting. You don't normally see areas marked as ship, you normally see at a ship landing site. Which means that might be a smuggler. So let me head on over there. Is there a squishy little slug? I thought I saw one. Guess not. I hope there are some planets out there that have really large flying things. Because I'm kind of tired of encountering these really tiny flying things, and I just want, like, gigantic manta rays or some shit like that. Oh. Crash ship debris. Interesting. Is that a survivor? Colonist. Oh, hello.
I don't take photos of people.
Oh,
so...
I see.
Whoa, what the? Oh, you nearly scared me to death. I never encounter anyone while I'm out here.
Huh.
I bet you say that to every random person you meet on strange planets.
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, jeez. You meant the actual literal view and not... yeah.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't hitting on you, lady.
Of course. Yes. It's nice.
I don't give a shit about you.
Please don't stand in the way of my photography.
Listen, I'm just trying to, like, see what's inside this ship. Mariner's Compass, I do like collecting those. They are pretty cool. Let's see, Boom Pop Licorice. The drinking water is good because I can always sell that off to other people. These crash sites, unfortunately, don't have any... They don't have anything I can get from them. They're just here. Alright, scanned. Now we need to find some slugs. The slugs seem to kind of be out in the middle of wherever. And then I need to get those Flappy Bird things. The slugs and the birds are going to be the last things that I need. And I don't even think I need too many slugs. I think I need, like, maybe 1 or 2 of them total. They just seem to be far apart spread, so... What have we gotten here? Aluminum, copper, credits, neon, fluids, trauma pack. Not too much useful in here. Sluggies. Teach me how to sluggy. Where you guys at? I don't even know what these things are called. I just know they look like armored slugs with horns. Maybe if I called them by their scientific name. Where the fuckicus is this bitchicus at? Maybe they'll show up. I hope they're not like early morning creatures or some shit. That's gonna really ruin my day if they are. Oh. Nope. Just some fucking shrubbery. Oh, there's one. I only need 2. And if there's 1, there must be another. Aha. Okay. Now we just need to go get that Flappy Bird. Let's just get this out of the way. Anything in here? What are you, chlorine? Why does the chlorine look like that? Oh, that's iron. I'm like, why is the chlorine in a chunk like that? Should at least be a liquid. Alright, well, let's head back to the ship. And now we need to go out to wherever this rocky... I don't know how I got here, but I hope you have a good weekend. Hey! You probably got here either by watching somebody else's channel, clicking on this thing, or you're interested in Starfield, or you're interested in Fallout, or you're interested in Ark, or you're interested in Pokemon. One of those things probably brought you to my channel. Or you like super long form streams. Or you also listen to extremely long documentary style stuff. But I hope you have a fantastic weekend too. My apologies that I sound like two seagulls fighting over a bagel right now. I am sick. Hills? I guess hills will work. Also, I like your name. It's got a Z in it. Zekiro. It's like Sekiro, but with Zekiro. Or it's Zekiro. I'm not gonna see shit out here. I'm not gonna be able to find a Flappy Bird, let alone anything out this way. I guess we'll go running off towards this hillside cave. Maybe I'll get lucky.
Ever the opportunist, aren't you?
Listen, I'm just trying to go ahead and find something in here. I know what I'm missing, but I can't see them here with this cloudy-ass atmosphere. You know what? No, let's just go back into the ship and wait. Let's go to a different part of the planet. I'm not gonna fuck around with, like, looking for birds when I can barely see anything in front of me right now. Alright, yeah, let's go to a different part. I don't want to go to the industrial. I don't want to go to that landing site. Tropical forest, that's done. Rocky desert. Yeah, sure, let's go over here. I mean, if there's gonna be birds, it's gonna be here. Big old buzzard fucks. Licking their you-know-whats, looking for you-know-who. It's always such a pain to try and find, like, that one last creature. Either it takes forever for me to find the traits, or it takes forever for me to find one tiny creature. And I think the creature's gonna be the big one this time around, since it's a bird. I'm either gonna have to hope for the best, that one of those things just falls out of the sky in front of me, or it's already dead, or just completely get lucky and land on one, or a colony of them. Oh, well, no, that's just fucking Cobalt. Over here getting excited over a rock. Be gone, boner. Listen, leave me the fuck alone. Get out of here. Listen, you approached me. I didn't fucking approach you. Get out of here. Gonna come at me screeching, wailing, and bailing. I didn't do nothing. Also, those definitely look like bones, not plants. Guess we'll just head on over there. I don't know if it's what I'm looking for. Trying to head towards mountainy. Oh. Is that a flappy fuck? I think it is. There's one. There should be more, so hold on. What do my eagle eyes see? Oh, shut the fuck up, radioactive gas. Get out of here. Trying to go ahead and spot a bird. Gotta look for some little pixel disruption in the air. Ah, shit! This thing's trying to get me to tickle its taint. Over here looking up, and this thing's like, you want to look up? How about you look up my balls?
What does your scanner reveal?
Such a pain trying to spot like moving pixels in the air. Hello, Violent Grace. Yes, I can see your message. How are you doing? Thank you for asking. Alright. I guess I'll hit you up with the mandatory 3-question quiz that I gotta pretty much give everybody these days. Number 1. Are you about to ask me for an opportunity to go ahead and do art for my channel? 2. Are you about to go ahead and tell me I can get new followers or bots? Or 3. Are you about to go ahead and try and sell me something? Yeah, those are the big 3, so I always have to ask. There you are, you fucking seagull. Fucking biscuit snatchers. Where the hell are the rest of your people? Sorry if it feels a little awkward at times. I do artwork for wow. I literally... Okay. I feel like I asked through one of the 3 big questions. No thank you. I kind of went through the whole thing. I appreciate the offer, but I am not interested in commissioning any artwork at this time. Oh, are you the same one? Damn it. Absolutely. I wish you the best in your endeavors. Where are you, you flappy birds? You're around here somewhere. I know you are.
That's something I'll never understand.
Huh?
So that's something I'll never understand.
What?
How is someone gonna go into somebody else's
Oh, shit.
and they'll be like, can I do art for you?
Because you don't know if you don't ask. I mean, listen, I'm not gonna...
Someone wants art, they'll go looking for art.
Sure, but, you know, when it comes down to it, a lot of times when they're small... Quote, I guess I wouldn't exactly call myself a small streamer. You know, I'm at the cusp of getting my partnerships. So I'm not a small streamer. I'm just a very small creator. But a lot of times when you get stuff like this, you know, they may not know where to look, or they may not have the capabilities of stuff like that. Also, my artwork tends to be low-key and super low poly. So most people are like, oh, they don't have a professional artist. You know, without realizing that, like, the purpose of everything that I do, I like super low poly, really simple artwork. So I can understand it. Listen, I don't hate the hustle. But I do always have to ask people the 3 big questions, because usually when somebody comes into my stream on Kick and they're like, hey, how are you? It's one of those 3 things. Either they're going to try and sell me something, they're going to try and sell me artwork, or they're going to try and sell me followers. Or botting services or stuff. So, yeah, I've got no issues with anybody coming in. I mean, if they're rude, sure, but if they're just coming in and asking, nah, no issues.
Hey, we all made our way after hearing about the...
Nope.
Looks like you're our only way off this road.
Oh, mind if we bum a ride?
We'll make our way over to your ship.
Yeah, hop on board, I guess. My ship's gonna get real fucking crowded as usual. This is gonna be the second time I've had to go ahead and bring...
Let us try not to be responsible for any industrial-sized accidents while we are here.
Yeah, no, they're gonna do their thing. To a safe settlement. Where the fuck do they call a safe settlement? I don't think I have a time limit on them, so I'm just gonna kind of let them take up room on my ship forever. We'll head towards that hill. Looks like it might have some birds there. Hills or natural landscapes could have a lot of birds and stuff. Just like that one time I hopped over a natural landscape and nothing but bats. I was lucky on that one, though. Not the second time when it spawned a giant alien, but...
This spoils a victory, I suppose.
Bland flowers. Glands. Where you at, my guys? Nope. Nope. Yeah, if I get up higher, maybe I'll have a better chance at seeing some more birds. don't see him anywhere so far. Not a bird in fucking sight. Alright, let's keep going. There's bound to be a bird somewhere. Listen, if you guys see a pixel moving in the sky, please let me know. Because I'd like to get out of this planet. Where the hell did all these birds decide to fly off to? If I could, I'd like to scare at least one or two. Where the hell did all the flappy fucks decide to leave? I can't find a single one, and 10 is all I need. I'm pretty sure I need, like, only 6 of them, too. Pretty sure I just need, like, 6 birds. I need a bird, though. I'm holding out for a bird until the end of the night. It's gotta be birds, and it's gotta be small, and it's gotta be birds out in flight. What?
So I wasn't thinking, and I didn't even hold the fob up to the door, it just opened.
Oh.
So it doesn't even lock.
I mean, that we know of. Please have some birds. Please have some birds. I don't want to spend 30 minutes looking for fucking birds. I've already been spending like 25 minutes looking for a bird.
What's worse is the birds are probably looking right at you.
They're not.
Laughing.
They're not looking at me.
Distance.
What?
They're watching you from a distance.
Yeah, from a distance. Hooey ooey oo. You motherfucking feathery fucks. You better fucking get out here, or I'm gonna shoot you out of the sky.
I mean, if you can't find them, you're here to shoot them.
I have a grenade launcher. I will find them.
Just AoE.
AoE all the birds.
Carpet wall the whole area.
Carpet birds. You goddamn dick-sucking birds. Where the fuck are you at? Get your bird lips out of here.
Who hurt you?
The birds!
But you can't find them. How'd they hurt you?
They hurt me by not being present. They're leaving me lonely.
What?
I'm just looking for some bird cloaca.
You've been literally threatening them this whole time. Why would they come out?
Because if they don't, I'm gonna carpet bomb this planet.
I don't think that's carpet bombing anymore.
Oh my god. Fucking son of a tit. Like, I saw some birds earlier, and I got their scans, but I only need a few more birds, you bitches. Fine. Fine, I'm so far off target right now. Let's just go find another place where birds are present. Son of a toucan. And I gotta find more rocky deserts. Alright. Let's try this again. Maybe there be birds here. Are you serious? You're gonna have a fucking flying Vuvuzela grazer go flying up into the atmosphere, but you're not gonna give me a fucking bird? Oh, giant mammal, go fly. But no bird. Thanks, game. I'm just looking for a fucking bird. Get your fucking ass over here. I need 2 more birds. That's it. Just look for little pixelated movements in the sky. One more. One more of these goddamn birds. Is that it? Is that it? No, I've already scanned this thing. Fuck.
Oh, we can pause for a moment.
I don't need a pause. There it is, there it is, yes! Fucking finally, holy shit, I hate planets like this. Now my ship's gonna be fucking full of people, too. Iridani 2. Ugh, where is our next planet to go to? I guess this thing. Iridani 7B. shipping crates. Wonder what happened here. Probably a fight amongst the stars. Must be all that ytterbium or whatever it's called. Let's just really quickly scan this. I hate how I'm gonna have to exit this planet and they're all gonna like fucking follow directions on the scanner. Oh. I didn't realize it was here.
Did you see anything useful?
Wait, is this where I need to go? 7B. Hold on, hold on. Destroy, it's 7C. Am I on 7C right now? Or I'm on 7B. Yeah, I thought so. I was like, what the hell is it telling me to do? Why is it telling me to do that? Should be some water up this way.
Hello, Captain.
At least they're not piling out like they did before. 7B is done. Let's scan this planet. Eridani 7 is done. So let's mark this off. That's the Ecliptic Claymore that keeps popping up in my sight. Let's just land right here. I don't really give a damn where I land. Hey, how are you doing? Welcome. Also, my apologies. I am a little sick right now, so if you're not hearing me talk as much as I'd like to, that is why. Also, yeah, I'm definitely... Fuck yeah, I've landed right on top of some neon. That's good. Argon, and we just need to find a water. Oh, perfect. Done. That was way faster than I was expecting.
Captain, do you require my assistance?
And we are at... This is C, so let's knock out... No, this is A, isn't it? Yeah, this is A. So A is marked off. C is next, and I think C is where the power is located at. 2 traits. Oh, a whole bunch of stuff. Please do not. No worries. Hope you get better. As for me, you're doing all right. What about you? Aside from being sick, I'm doing all right. You know, it's the weekend. I've got plenty of time to just sit back and finally enjoy myself. Normally, I'm worried about work and stuff. Spacer hyena.
We could use a vacation. If that's how you want to play it.
We'll just do it this way. I should have just blown him out of the sky. How's the Fallout level run going? It was going pretty well for a while there. I mean, it got a little repetitive, which I think is kind of why I mean, I told everybody that when Starfield came out, I'd be putting the Fallout thing on break until I finished the Starfield thing. But looking back at it, I don't know if I'm even gonna go back to it. Like, it's not like it's difficult. It's just a very time-consuming thing. The worst part about it is it's boring. Like, it's just so boring doing the same thing again and again. Like, all I do is I go to my farm. I kill off the creatures in my farm. I warp all the way to Sanctuary. I pick up corn. I come back. I kill off the things in my farm. I repair my farm. I go out to my other farm, pick up corn, come back. And, like, it's the most mind-numbing, boring thing. It is insanely boring. So, I would say it's going very badly. I would say it's not difficult, but fuck, I don't know if I want to do that. Oh, scanner anomaly. Yeah, let's just land there. So, it's not hard. It's just long. That's what she said. Anyway. But, yeah, the problem is already bland by itself. Literally have no idea how much it would take to reach. Well, here's the thing. Like, I am already, like, level, I think, 200 something in there, and that was 100 and something odd days in. I figured it was going to take a long time to do it, but that's gonna be well over 2 years, and I don't know if I really, like, I figured it would be a long investment already. Like, it wasn't like I didn't expect it, but it's just boring. That's all. And I don't want to go ahead and add, like, stuff that's going to speed things up. Like, I don't want to add... Yeah, that's the thing. I don't want to add XP mods, because I feel like that defeats the whole purpose of it. If I'm putting XP mods, then it's not really how long does it take to reach level 1000. Then it just becomes... how many mods can I put on to reach... Because, I mean, let's be honest, there are plenty of mods out there where I could shoot one thing and immediately reach max cap, or get like 1,000,000 experience all in one go. And the point isn't to just do it, the point is to see how long it really would take if you were to take the approach for it. And my guess is 2 years. That would be my guess. I just don't want to put 2 years of my life into Fallout 4. I thought I did until I started doing it, and it just became a chore. Oh, is it this way? It's this way. I've already completed the DLCs or completed the main... I've done everything the game has to offer. I have completed all the DLCs. I've got pretty much all of my weapons. I've already sided with a faction. The only thing that I have left to do is expand my farm. And my XP farm is pretty good. It's a whole bunch of rad stag cages, which I use to go ahead and feed my Yaoguai cages, which I use to go ahead and feed my Deathclaw cages. So I go out and get corn and items to repair my Radstag cages. I defeat my Yaoguai, then I use the corn, or I use the Radstag meat to go ahead and fill up the Yaoguai cages, repair those, then I use the Yaoguai meat to go ahead and fill up the Deathclaw cages. And it's a pretty efficient farm. I get a level maybe every 2 times I do it. Maybe every 1 time I do it now. But it's just boring. It's just boring going back and forward. Going back and forth doing that exact same thing. And it's probably one of the most effective ways to do it. I know a lot of people will say go to Nuka World and stuff like that. But Nuka World has a lot of XP, but not a lot of creature density is the problem. So I sacrifice creature density and XP per hour for more XP in clumps. With the way I have it, I get a lot more XP per hour. So I've done the math. I ran the numbers and everything. The only more effective way I could do it would be to do the robot workshop follower glitch, which is a very effective way to go ahead and gain levels. But I don't think I'm going to use something like that until I hit a certain level. Like, that's pretty exploitative, and it's not like I care about exploits and whatnot. But yeah, I feel like that's pushing the limits of how long would it take. You know, if I could hit a certain at least level, or maybe even just hit max cap for all of my skills and abilities, then maybe I'd consider going ahead and doing some more exploitative methods to get my levels. Yeah, I'm aware of what it takes. It's just boring. Scanner, what the hell? Oh. Okay, this way. I guess I have to be moving. I can't just stop and let it do its thing. Oh, I gotta go over there, though. It's another natural one. Yeah, I've always told people, if you ever see that I have a challenge that I haven't done, feel free to go ahead and attempt it. Because I feel like the challenges that I come up with are very difficult. Minecraft inventory only hardcore. I think speedrunners could probably do it, but the problem is that I think speedrunning relies on using chests, and getting your lucky lotto into it. So even then, you would still have to have inventory only, which is the hard part. And then, reaching level 1000 with no exploits, I think would also be very difficult. Say involves, have I played New Vegas? I have actually never played New Vegas. No, I take that back. I've touched New Vegas once. And it's not that I haven't wanted to play, it's that I just literally have never had time to play it. That's all. I think it's pretty cool. New Vegas being the actual successor to Fallout 2, and the fact that Caesar is the main character of Fallout 2's kid, I think is pretty cool. We're heading this way. Yeah, I know a lot about Fallout, way more than I should. I hear a lot of people say it's their favorite of the Fallout series. I'm really partial to Fallout 2. Personally, I think if Fallout 2 had a more expanded universe, I would really enjoy it. I still will be the first person to say that I think, based on everything that we've seen in Fallout 4, I think the next Fallout is going to take place in San Francisco. They have a tendency of laying out the next Fallout that they intend to do in Fallout games, and San Francisco, I think, was the most mentioned place in Fallout 4. Plus, there's a lot of history that goes on there. The Habologist main headquarters is there. The Brotherhood of Steel's main headquarters is there. The Enclave's main headquarters is around there. The Chinese submarine city comes out from there. The dojo fighting, the fighting dojos are around that area. Deathclaws, Centaurs. Vault 13 isn't too far away from there. Maybe you should do a playthrough like some isometric ones. Ones I played first as a child, but Obsidian managed to deliver a good title. No, you're good. You're good. Problem is Bethesda, which sadly fell off. Rather have someone complete Van Buren. That would be pretty interesting. I remember watching a lot of stuff on the Van Buren project, and it was pretty cool to see what they had for ideas for it. Yeah, I don't think Bethesda is the worst company to inherit it, but I do feel like... Oh, that's what I'm looking for. I feel like there could have been better companies. That's hilarious. I was that far away from it the whole time, and I didn't even look around to see where it was at. But I think San Francisco, if they're gonna do anything, San Francisco would be a good environment. It's got a lot of history to it, and they could do a lot of stuff. Many vaults are out in San Francisco. Plus, it would be pretty interesting because I think if they did do San Francisco, I think you could have the choice of... You could actually have a Zetan companion. You know, the Zeta aliens. You could easily have one there. Because the space shuttle that the Habologists have out in San Francisco, you could have it as a location, or have it have gone up and then found an alien and come back down. And then the alien could actually just be a companion, and his quest is to go ahead and fix his thing, because you have no idea what he's saying. That would be pretty cool. A martial artist companion as well, because of the dojos. Temple Iota. Alright, what power am I going to get from this? Give me something good. Chris Avalon was a developer level for Fallout 2. He did a job for the Dead Money main developer. Honestly, I'm very excited to see what the Black Isles team is going to do, because if I'm not mistaken, I think the people who developed like Fallout 2 and some of the older isometric ones, I think they made their own company and they're actually working on a game. So I am very curious to see what the game is. Precognition. Hold on, let me see what this power is. Pre-gravity wave. Bend time and glimpse the future, seeing the path someone will walk and the words they may say. Huh. Hey, let's try that out. I have no idea what that means, but...
Your abilities are truly amazing.
Oh, that's pretty cool. You can use it to go ahead and track where... That's awesome. I like that. It'll tell you the pathing that somebody's gonna take. Oh, that's one hell of a way to run a stealth build. That's pretty cool. Okay, what am I missing? No resources, just a planetary thing. That's going to be a gravity anomaly. Let's head towards these mountains. My chances of running into the last piece I need is pretty decent if I run towards mountains. It just has to be something other than a gravity anomaly. Did you ever play the first, or did you just play the second? Maybe you could challenge what they did in the Elder Scrolls series with Fallout. One this time. I don't think I could go ahead and do that. Yeah, I've played 1. I've played 2, 3, 4, 76. I obviously haven't played New Vegas. I haven't played any of the others, but I don't know if I could do something like that, because Fallout 1 and 2, because when I did the Elder Scrolls series, I did a no fast travel through the entire Elder Scrolls, and Fallout 1 and 2, there's no way to not fast travel. That's just the whole point of the game, is traveling across the United States back and forth, so I couldn't avoid it even if I wanted to. But maxing out levels in Fallouts 1 and 2, 3, 4, and all of that, yeah, I don't know if I'd be interested in doing that. I feel like it would get boring after a while. Let me think. I think if... Well, the reason I chose Fallout 4 is because it's the only one of the Fallout series that I feel like a challenge could actually come from. Not that the games aren't challenging, not that the games aren't difficult, but they just don't have a challenge that I could do. Like, going through the game and not committing a single murder. That might be possible, but I have no idea. I know in Fallout 3 it's possible, and I think in Fallout 4 a full pacifist route is possible. But I don't think you could do out in 1 and 2. Because you'd have to deal with the Master, technically. I mean, you could always go the bad route and just let the Master take you over, or dunk you, but... And then in 2, you'd still have to deal with the President. You could go ahead and side with the Enclave, but... Yeah, my next challenge is actually going to be a Pokemon challenge, which is going to take a long time. It is a full series Nuzlocke. So I will have to go through the entire Pokemon mainline series without losing a single battle. So 30, I think it's either 32, 36 games I have to play perfect. Otherwise, I have to start from the beginning. So, I'm looking forward to that. I've had to learn a lot about Pokemon that I didn't know. So, I'm doing a lot of preparation for that challenge. Still commend New Vegas. It's worth a playthrough. Then the overhaul mods like New California and Dust. Yeah, I've heard that New Vegas is one of the best ones to go ahead and mod. The faction system seems extremely cool. The variety of weapons, the fact that your character isn't like anything amazing like a Vault Dweller or anything else like that. You're just a courier. I've heard that the endings are pretty good. The balancing is pretty nice. Early game being extremely difficult. Once you get past that, you know, then you can figure the rest of it out. But yeah, I hear a lot of good things about Fallout New Vegas, and people always say that they wish the studio would get another chance. I used to play Pokemon on Game Boy back in the day. Yeah, that's probably Red Blue, but yeah, I've got to get through Red, Blue, and Yellow, Gold, Silver, Crystal, Fire, Red, Leaf, Green, Ruby, Emerald, Sapphire. It's gonna be one of the hardest challenges I think I've done to date. And I've never done a Nuzlocke before. So I'm sure it's going to bring the Nuzlocke community straight to the surface. Craters or frozen mountains, rocky deserts. Let's see, I have gravitational anomaly. Where was I at just before? This was Temple Iota was considered frozen mountains. So I guess rocky deserts. Let's try there. If I see nothing but anomalies, then I know I'm in the wrong spot. Also has some good philosophy behind the factions and characters. It's rushed to 18 months. Wow. So they probably could have made an even better version of it. I just think that it's cool that New Vegas actually ties into the game itself. Because, you know, New Vegas obviously being a location of New Reno from Fallout 2. That's pretty cool that it actually has a carryover location. Natural. That's what I'm missing right there. Obsidian definitely should have another chance. Sadly, people work on the project, left the studio past. Yeah, you know, that's how it goes. If they don't see a future working there, or they don't feel like they're going to get another opportunity. But I'm looking forward to... Let me see. What's the new game that they're working on? I know they've got something, but I don't recall what it is. The Obsidian Studio game making. Let's see. New Vegas. They did Stick of Truth and Pillars of Eternity. I completely forget that they are responsible for Pillars of Eternity. Let's see, what game is the creator of making? Let's see, not. Let's see, not Bethesda. I don't give a shit. Stop telling me Bethesda. Here we are. Fun. Skyrim developers announced RPG. Is that what it is? Oh. Fallout and Skyrim developers announced RPG word song. That looks pretty interesting, but that's not what it is. I think it's called, like, the Something Throne. You played PoE 1, but haven't played, Pillars of Eternity. When you said PoE, I thought Path of Exile. You like Tyranny? You didn't know was developed by Obsidian? Huh. So, Word Song looks interesting. That was in 2022. I don't know anything about that. Let's see. Now, not Word Song, but what is this thing called? Shattered. I think it was like Shattered Throne or something like that. Let me find it here because I'm very curious. Shattered Throne. Oh, it might have been Elder Scrolls developers. Let me see. Yeah, Wayward Realms is what it's called. And it's by the creators of Daggerfall, which I consider the best of the Elder Scrolls series. There's so much you can do in Daggerfall, and I feel like if somebody were to take the effort to turn Daggerfall into a multiplayer, into an MMO, that game would have such a resurgence to it. Path of Exile, the grind fuck. Listen, I love Path of Exile. It is by far one of my favorite games ever. I love how complicated and complex the game is. Plus, I am an absolute loot goblin. So that game scratches a special itch right between my balls and my asshole. Like, it's like the perfect game to me. If Path of Exile, if I had a future in Path, you bet your flying ass that I would totally play Path as like a permanent game stay. Excuse my language, I can't think of any better way to describe how I feel about Path of Exile. You know, sometimes it stinks just as bad as the description, but sometimes it just scratches that very special place. Probably grind less on Event too. Oh man, I think I've probably put in a little more grinding onto Destiny, onto Destiny 1 and Destiny 2 looking for good roll weapons than I have in Path of Exile. But man, I don't know. Path will always have a special place in my heart. It was a game that got me through a lot of my military life. I made a lot of friends through it. It really introduced me to what a free game could honestly become. And what a company that's willing to put all of its time and resources into a single game could be. Same thing with Warframe. I think Warframe is a phenomenal game. I've spent many, many, many hours in Warframe. Excuse me. I also think I'm like rank either 25 or 26. So if that doesn't tell you how much time I've put into that game, yeah. Although I haven't played Warframe anytime recently, so I don't know. Alright, so this is done. We have... These are all good. We have all of this to do. Oh, Crimson Fleet Banshee. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have all of 5 planets left to knock out. But first, let's take care of Crimson Fleet Banshee. Same on Warframe. Garbage. Oh, that's the same damn Claymore I see every time. It's like following me permanently. The MMO, if you want to name it, scratches the same places. Oh god, the original Guild Wars. Oh my god. Not being able to jump was the greatest. Grinding, man, let me tell you. I have so many hours in Guild Wars. I was like an elephant ass hair away from finishing the Heroes of Ascalon achievement. I've heard they've made it a lot easier to get. Because I think in the original, one of my friends, he has the Heroes of Ascalon achievement, where you had to go ahead and in the very beginning get your character to level 20 before you finish the tutorial. And back then, like, oh god, you're gonna get me on a fucking story mode here. So back then, you know, you had to go do you had to avoid doing any of the quests. So you had to level up strictly off of doing your XP grind, just murdering things. So you had to go ahead and kill things until you couldn't level up anymore. Then you had to go ahead and go to then you had to go to the Char boss. And you beat the Char boss until they stopped giving you XP. Then you would go ahead and let the boss level up by grinding on you. So you'd run up to the boss, let it kill you, and keep repeating that until, like, the boss would level up. So then you could kill the boss to get XP off of him. And it took months and months and months. Just because you'd have to constantly run in, let him kill you until he leveled, and then you'd have to quit out so that way you could get the achievement for Heroes of Ascalon. Because you do that, and then they stop giving you XP. And then you'd go around and do all the quests you missed because it would give you just enough XP to get one more level. Oh, man. God. And I loved PvP back in the day, too. Because I used to play an area of effect, fire mage. So my job was just blowing down gates. I would run up to the gate, I would just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All my MP would be gone. I would have no way to defend myself. But man, if that gate didn't come down, it would just be a giant pile of just fire and lava. Oh, man. Yeah, there are some pretty big ones. Sorry, I had to go ahead and cough. You got me talking here while I'm still sick, and I'm just like, I'm just so excited. I haven't had the chance to talk about Guild Wars in so long. Guild Wars 2 wasn't bad either. I really liked Guild Wars 2. I think what drove me away from Guild Wars 2. Yeah, I muted because I was coughing because I'm just sick. What drove me away from Guild Wars 2, the game wasn't bad. I think when they finally introduced the Jungle Dragon is when I stopped playing. And it wasn't because of the gameplay or anything. It was strictly because they introduced the Ascendant armor. So, our guild was fairly small and everything. I was one of the first people to get a Dorito chip, one of those commander tags, early on in Guild Wars 2, and like it dragged a bunch of people, like dedicated people. We got really good at running a lot of like the raids and events and stuff like that. But there was a guy in our clan who he didn't like combat stuff, so he only did merchant stuff. So all he did was craft and everything else like that. And, you know, I wasn't a big fan of crafting and all of that. I didn't understand that, you know, crafting could be good and all of that. I just wanted to go out and play the game and experience. And he stayed back, and we hit level 80, I think, just around the same time, or he might have hit level 80 before us. Given time, like Graveyard QQ, never played 2, with some great memories in 1. Thought I downloaded a few months ago, kid you not. There was not a single soul in Ascalon. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. I would have expected there to be at least somebody still left on the game. Yeah. It would be cool to, like, run a full campaign through Guild Wars, collect all the skills, go through the original game just like it was, just like good old times and stuff like that. That would be pretty cool. I have the original boxes. I think the only one that I'm missing right now is, actually, hold on a second. I can actually go look at it right from here. So, I have the original Guild Wars box, Factions, and I think I'm missing whatever that box that came after Factions was, the third expansion. But I do have Gwen, you know, Eye of the North. So I've got the original Factions and Eye of the North. I don't remember what the third one was, but I'm missing that original box. I think I had it at some point, but I'd have to reinstall it and everything. Funnily enough, I purchased an external disk drive to be able to play Elder Scrolls, like the original ones, and I can use it for all of my old games on discs too, so that's pretty cool. Ah, damn it. I didn't get the trait. Oh, hold on. I gotta check what planet I'm on right now. I'm over here. I'm so excited about this. I'm not even marking down planets I'm completing. Still the OG trilogy, box 2 was originally mine as older brother bought it. That's cool. Yeah, I'd like to go ahead and find the third one because it would be nice to have all the original boxes again. Maybe one day I'll boot it up and start playing 4B. Okay, mark this down. Sorry, I'm handwriting down all the planets I'm going through to keep track of all the stuff that I've done. So, Eridani 4C. I think Guild Wars 1 would be nice, maybe with the subs. Yeah, I think that would be pretty cool. Maybe at some point I'll do it without worrying about whether it's a challenge or not. Just go ahead and do a run through at some point. I'd have to figure out. Oh, bounty hunters and defenders. Hold on, let me take out the defenders first. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. They're both coming in, so. I'll take out the defenders because the defenders are... Yeah, there we go. I don't like dealing with bounty hunters or bounty defenders, so... Oh. Perfect. Alright, let's see what we've got here. Cobalts, platinum ship parts. I don't. Oh, actually, I do need ship parts. Didn't realize I did. Oh, the Ecliptic Claymore, right. Yeah, maybe I'll do something with Guild Wars, but I'd have to really figure out a challenge. I think Heroes of Ascalon itself is a challenge, but if I was going to do something for Guild Wars, I think all skills might be something I would try. I think all skills would be difficult enough to do to keep the challenge going for quite a while. Because I think some of those skills really do take a super long time. You ever played Tamriel Rebuilt mods for Morrowind? I haven't. I think those are pretty good. Big, not as big as Daggerfall, of course. Well, the thing is, like, I know a lot of people always talk about how Morrowind, they remember it being so big, but having done a no fast travel of all of Elder Scrolls, Morrowind isn't as big as everybody remembers. It was big because you couldn't fast travel. That's what made That's what made Morrowind so large. It really wasn't that large. It's just you couldn't fast travel. It was fun. I enjoyed Morrowind quite a bit. Definitely not my favorite. I think Skyrim is my second, with Daggerfall being my first. Not a bad game, though. I haven't really played a lot of mods and everything for most of the games that I have. I tend to usually only end up playing, like, 1, maybe 2 games at a time. And I usually don't get the opportunity to play a lot of stuff that often. My day starts at 4 in the morning, and I usually only get, like, an hour or 2 to myself after I stream. So, get up, commute into work, finish off my job, come home, stream, and then I get, like, an hour or 2 to myself, and then go to sleep and repeat the grind.
No indigenous lifestyle.
And because of the damn fog. Yeah, not knowing where you're going, getting lost all the time. Oh, heck yeah, research station, I'll take that. Let me just get my resources knocked out first, so I have one less thing to worry about. Helium, and then I think water. Europium, why? Okay, let me find some Europium real quick, and then I'll get the, I'll hit this research tower, and that'll take this planet out. Or I can run all the way out there. If I don't find Europium here, I can run all the way out there and get the thing. Funniest game to play as a mage out of the Elder Scrolls games. What race do you normally end up playing as? I'm an Argonian player. I have always played Argonian. I will probably always forever play Argonian. I don't know, I started that way, and I think it'll always be my first love. I think I played an orc once. And I played a big punchy warlock. Oh shit, don't lock me back there. Oh no. I'm in trouble now. Oh jeez, thank you. Man, if Andrea would have been in here, I'd have been in serious trouble. Dark Elf? I can see it. Dark Elf's usually pretty good. I assume that you play like archers and stuff. Finally, combat. I don't get much combat these days. Alright. I think one of these is the XP boosters. That's the one. Alright. Let me... Did I eat it? There we go. Now it's ready. Alright, let me just finish out my combat and stuff here. Mag shear. Grab these, grab my plush. Man, these guys, every time. You get rocked every time. Is it open? Nope, not open yet. Will be in a second. Your English sucks? No, your English is really great. I don't know what you mean. If you're using a translator, I mean, you're translating pretty well. I understand exactly what you're saying, so it's all good. I think it's good. An exterminator's Big Bang. 17, so that would be 14 would be 1,000. It's not worth picking up. Lead lined, also not worth picking up. What's your normal language? What do you normally speak? Shear. Let's see what else we got in here. That's a to-go cup. Oh god, it's so disgustingly good. Not a thing stands up to this melee build. Not yet, anyway. Liquid cooled suit 13 for 11,000. Not worth it. Not worth it. A rapid mag shear. Okay, okay, that's a lot for that weight. That's really good. Where are they at? Where these boys at? Ah, you're up there. I see you. I speak a dialect which is orally taught in your mountains. A variant of Liguerian. But you also speak Italian, Portuguese, Spanish, and you're learning Sureth. Huh, Syrian. That's pretty good. That's super cool. And that means you are incredibly smart. I always think languages are so beautiful, especially being able to speak multiple languages. That is a fantastic skill. I wish I had the time to learn a new language. I know a little bit at a time can teach me a new language, but unfortunately, I really don't have enough time to dedicate to a lot of stuff I'd like to do. New languages, new ideas, new skills. There's so many things that I would love to go ahead and do that I can't. But that's awesome. So many languages. That's super cool. Now, you're learning... Are you learning it just because you would like to? Or are you being taught? You taking it for Just fun or what? Europium and argon. Oh, well, let me take this out real quick. Yeah, that's the language of Christ, but I'm good with many languages because you did Linguist High School. Oh, that is pretty cool. Yeah, if you're talking a lot of the Middle Eastern languages and stuff, yeah, Assyrian is a pretty difficult language. Let me see if I can take this out. Oh, that's cool. I didn't realize I could do that. Okay. Europium, that's it. Alright, we can get to the ship straight from here. Can't fast travel, carrying too much.
You have my attention. If I can take a few things, I will.
You know what I think would be very interesting? I'm hoping that sometime in the future we can start modifying things like our bodies and vocal cords to be able to make more complex languages.
Back to it.
Because it would be very interesting. Imagine being able to speak 2 languages at once. Not just know 2 languages at once, but actually being able to have 2 separate conversations with 2 people at the exact same time. Up for a challenge if it involves the Lord. Yes, a very beautiful and ancient language. That is a fantastic way of looking at things. I think a lot of times we all get lost. We all get lost in the sauce. We worry too much about our lives and where everything's going, and sometimes we forget to take a look around and just enjoy some of the world around us. Or sometimes we don't have the opportunity. We're all busy struggling to survive, and you know, it's very hard to go ahead and take a moment out of your day to really appreciate all the stuff around you and what you've been given, when the only thing you can do is try and survive. Shipping crates, what have we got in these things? Palladium. Look, I'm not trying to fix my ship. We're all good. You just land here. What are we looking at? It should be pretty quick scans. Aluminum, some other thing, helium-3, and what are you? A natural. Oh, are you a natural one? Perfect. This might be pretty fast. My favorite glitch in the game so far, not wearing your helmet in zero gravity environment, in zero air environments. People are very self-absorbed with themselves nowadays. Society, ethics, and morals are abandoned left and right. Problem is that every year that passes, the globalization of the world, a couple of hundred of languages die, maybe a few centuries, everybody will speak a common language. I can see that, but there have been many attempts to go ahead and make a combination language, or a language that everybody can go ahead and agree on. I mean, that's where Esperanto came in, but nobody could agree that Esperanto was a good language. The majority of your languages falling into things like Afrikaans, into your African-style languages, your Romantic languages, Germanic languages. There's so many different origins that all these languages can come from. But if there's nobody there to go ahead and keep track of them or keep the languages alive, then they just end up taking the path of Latin, becoming a dead language that's only kept around for scholars rather than in use in actual, as an actual, like, spoken language. Future will be interesting for sure. It's a shame that we can't see it ourselves, but it is what it is. I wouldn't be so sure. We tend to think that the future is a far-off place, but we also forget that we have the ability to regrow things like fingers. We have the ability to cure diseases that people couldn't even imagine curing even less than 100 years ago. We live in a day and age where we're restoring eyesight and giving people who are unable to hear the chance to go ahead and experience the world like we do. We may have diseases and we may have conditions we can't cure, but I think we're on the cusp of quite a bit of this stuff. I mean, it's only a matter of time before we can figure out how the immortal jellyfish does what it does, or being able to go ahead and regrow full arms or reconnect nerves the way that they are. We can replace a lot of our body parts. We have titanium mesh alloys that we can use to replace muscle tissue. Stem cells are an absolute miracle. I think it just comes down to we're living at such a time where we're either going to, in either our generation or our kids' generation, is going to reach immortality. Just based off of the way everything's going. If they can't do it, I think it's pretty hopeless at that point. With the kind of technology that we have these days, and our understanding of biology and the world around us, we are right on the cusp of being able to see the stars and live forever, and finally rid ourselves of mortality. I wouldn't have any issue living forever, and I'm probably in the minority. I know a lot of people would say, hey, they wouldn't want to live forever because, you're going to watch everything you love die. You're going to watch all these people that you've come into contact with disappear and stuff like that. But then I would turn around and say, okay, but imagine all the things you're going to see. Imagine all the friends that you're going to make. Imagine all the languages that you're going to learn and the knowledge you're going to accumulate. You're going to experience life in a way that nobody else would. So, yeah, sure. You may have family that you'll have to watch go ahead and die over the years, but imagine being able to be there for your family's family. Imagine being able to go ahead and meet your great-great-great-great-great-grand whoever. Like, we live in such a world, and I wouldn't mind living forever. Sure, it's gonna get lonely at some point, but the universe is a very large place. I can't see you being lonely forever. Anyway, I can wax poetic about this all day long. I'm very much an optimist when it comes to the future. I'm a bushy-tailed, bright-eyed little kid when it comes to the possibility of what we as humanity can go ahead and do and what we're capable of. Oh no, this has got plant life and animal life. Aww. Alright, let's see how quick it goes. Maybe I'll get lucky. Think that what we have done for ourselves alone dies with us, but done for others, and the world remains immortal on a plane. Millions would long for immortality, but don't know what to do with themselves on a rainy Sunday. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But I think that's okay. It's one of those things that I feel like boredom... I don't think boredom is... Excuse me. I don't think boredom is really a problem. Boredom is a sign that you long to do better things, and your situation may not be a place where you can do things like that. I mean, we are all
we're all artists in our own right. We all have canvases we spend our lives. Shut the heck up. I'm in the middle of a speech. So, we all have canvases that we're just trying to go ahead and paint and fill up with experiences and create new colors and tapestries and all of our works of art. It's such a beautiful and poetic thing that boredom exists, because we have the internet on our fingertips and all of this instant gratification, yet we still find ourselves yearning to do more. You know, you and I think of stuff and destroy and create in our imaginations instantly. We have whole universes that just come into being at our every thought. You've probably had a thought I've never had in my entire life, and yet we still find ourselves in boredom. And I think that is very beautiful. The hope for humanity is not to destroy itself. We're able to take flight, so to speak. Yeah, who knows? Maybe we'll nuke ourselves into existence. Maybe we'll all turn into amoeba somewhere out there. Maybe we'll blow our planet up. Or maybe the sun's gonna swallow us whole when we take over 1,000 different solar systems. You never know. But that's where the hope of humanity is, right?
I am still having trouble.
That's what we all dream of. Boredom speaks the language of time. That is a very good way to put it. Boredom does speak the language of time. Since humans have been around, I'm sure every human has experienced boredom. I mean, hell, if we didn't experience boredom, where would some of our greatest stories ever be? Where would some of our greatest inventions be? If someone hadn't thought, man, I wonder what there is to do, where would we be right now? Ugh. Alright, I think my throat is about dead here. I don't think I can keep speaking anymore, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it here for today. Thank you for everybody who tuned in today. Always appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, like, sub, share, follow, all that good stuff helps the channel grow if you like what we do here. I'm usually live almost every day, and if I'm not, I'll let you know at the beginning or the end of the stream, so you could always just check on a previous stream if you haven't seen it. For those of you guys who are around on Twitch, stick around. I'm going to send you over to a good friend of mine who is doing one of their streams today. I think it's her birthday stream, and she does VTubing and is debuting one of her new models and stuff. So, and for those of you guys who are on YouTube, you know, tune in again tomorrow as always. No big announcements or anything. I may split up my stream tomorrow. I might have to do 2 streams. One in the morning and the afternoon, because I'm going to go meet up with my dad, catch up, get a couple things that he's been holding on to and stuff like that. But yeah, no big announcements otherwise. Hopefully you guys have a fantastic night, and until I see you all again, stay golden.